Sean, we have the faucet, we have the sink, and now this is not a relic from the Cold War era. This is actually a garbage disposal that you're going to show us how to install today.
It is. These are great tools to have in your kitchen. It's really a nice appliance to have. It makes life a lot easier, and I'd like to show you how to install it. This disposal here has a 1/2 horsepower motor inside of it. Now there's different ranges that you can get. Some have larger motors, and some have better features like a more quiet motor. So it really depends on what you need.
This DIY is part electrical, part plumbing. So we'll need a combination of supplies to get this bad boy up and running, including a power cord, plumbing pipes, plumber's putty, a wrench, a screwdriver, and a drill.
So we're going to go ahead and flip the disposal over, and we want to make sure that we get power to this disposal. And this is a little power center underneath this door here. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and open that up. And you can see there's a white wire and a black wire inside the disposal unit. We're going to go ahead and pull those wires out. We're going to go ahead and connect our power cord to it. So you see we've got a small hole here. We're going to go ahead and install this little fitting. This clamp came with our power cord. And we have to wind our 3 wires that are part of this cord so we can reach them through the electrical door.
Sean removes the ground screw and connects it to our green ground wire. Then he connects the screw right back onto the unit.
Next, we're going to hook up our white wire and our black wire. And we have wire nuts here, and I'm going to take this wire and just connect it like so. And go ahead and connect those 2 wires, Ryan.
If you're extra cautious, go ahead and wrap some electrical tape around that wire nut counterclockwise to keep it nice and secure through years of disposal vibration. Then Sean tucks the wires in, screws on the panel, and tightens down the clamp. The electrical part of this project is officially over. Now, on to plumbing.
So this is the dishwasher connection. You could see that there's no hole for water to get into the disposal from the dishwasher. So if you do have a dishwasher, you have to knock that hole out.
Okay.
Since we don't have one today, we're not going to knock it out to make sure that it's watertight.
The discharge tube has an important job. It's the area where the waste leaves the disposal. So we tighten the tube into place to make sure it's really secure. Now, it's time for the install.
And we've got the flange mechanism, which is going to go into the hole in the sink, and obviously the disposal is going to hang off the bottom. Okay, so let's get this installed. We're going to take a screwdriver, and we're just going to pop this ring off. And let's go ahead and get some plumber's putty to apply to the bottom of this piece. Okay, go ahead and place that around the ring. So go ahead, let's put the top piece of our flange in place.
This next step requires some teamwork. I apply pressure from the top while Sean screws the mounting ring into place from the bottom. Then he grabs the disposal and locks it into place.
Okay, Ryan, we've got the disposal in place. Now the last step is just to hook up some plumbing so we get the waste out of the disposal and out of the house.
Finally, we plug in the unit.
Last thing to keep in mind, Ryan, is this little wrench that came with the disposal is used to dislodge the blades in case something gets stuck in the motor. So read your directions with the disposal before you attempt that, but that's what this is for, so keep that around.
This intermediate project only took us about an hour, and our food waste disposal cost less than $100. All right, Sean, we installed the faucet, we installed the sink, and we installed the food waste disposal, a little bit of plumbing, a little bit of electric work, but I tell you what, this is definitely some DIY projects that you could tackle in a morning.